In this video, you will learn how to join two adjectives. In English, there's no tricky grammar when joining two adjectives. For example, you can say, Sydney is a big and beautiful city. In Japanese, however, there are a couple of rules when it comes to joining two adjectives. As you have learned, adjectives in Japanese can be categorized into two groups. They are e-adjectives and na-adjectives. Depending on which adjective comes first, the rule is different. We will focus on the case when an e-adjective comes first. You can see e-adjectives on your left and na-adjectives on your right. The second element doesn't have to be a na-adjective. It can be an e-adjective, of course. Let me show you how you join these adjectives, but once again, please note, we are dealing with cases when the first element is an e-adjective. If the first element is an e-adjective, you replace e at the end with kute. However, there are two exceptions. They are e and e. For these two, replacing e with kute is not good enough. There is one more step. You have to change the first e to yo. Now they are all done. 大きくてきれいな means big and pretty or beautiful. 小さくて静かな means small and quiet. 怖くて厳しい means scary and strict. 頭が良くて優しい means smart and kind or generous. かっこよくてハンサムな means cool and handsome. Okay, now let me put these into sentences. シドニーは大きくてきれいな街です。Sydney is a big and beautiful city. ジョージズホールは小さくて静かな街です。George's Hall is a small and quiet town. 英語の先生は怖くて厳しい人です。My or our English teacher is a scary and strict person. 父は頭が良くて優しい人です。My dad is a smart and kind or generous person. 日本語の先生はかっこよくてハンサムな人です。My or our Japanese teacher is a cool and handsome person. Okay, let's move on. Now we are dealing with cases when the first element is a na-adjective. You can see na-adjectives on your left and e-adjectives on your right. The second element doesn't have to be an e-adjective. Of course, it can be another na-adjective. Let me show you how you join these adjectives, but once again, please note, we are dealing with cases when the first element is a na-adjective. If the first element is a na-adjective, you replace na at the end with de. You can apply this rule to all na-adjectives. There are no exceptions. Now they are all done. きれいで大きい means pretty or beautiful and big. 静かで小さい means quiet and small. 有名でかっこいい means famous and cool. ハンサムで優しい means handsome and generous or kind. Okay, now let me put these into sentences. シドニーはきれいで大きい町です。Sydney is a beautiful and big city. ジョージズホールは静かで小さい町です。George's Hall is a quiet and small town. 日本語の先生は有名でかっこいい人です。My or our Japanese teacher is a famous and cool person. 父はハンサムで優しい人です。My dad is a handsome and kind or generous person.